I'm not a big fan of riding on the street. In fact, I have 3 bikes. I'm riding a BMC cross-country bike today. I have a Specialized Enduro Comp and a KHS big bike, downhill bike. No street bikes. Grew up in the days when we were riding our little Swin bikes with banana seats and high sissy bars, and Evel Knievel was king. So we weren't only jumping our bikes, we were doing ramp to ramp jumps, stuff like that. We were about 12, 13 years old when I became aware of the Tour de France. And I changed my bike to a $100 10-speed bike, and $100 for a bike in 1972, 1973. It was a lot of money. I broke it in half the first week I got it, speeding around the block and running into a car that backed out of the driveway. I spent the remainder of my youth putting together bikes, old bikes from garage sales, scrap bikes found by the river. Found this beautiful chrome frame once, built that up. That was my premier cherry possession BMX bike. I didn't buy a new bike until I was 23, 24 years old. I bought a single sprocket beach cruiser with coaster brakes, and I rode that thing all over town. I could ride a wheelie like no one's business on that one. I remember someone telling me when I was 24, they asked me if I thought I was a little too old to be riding bikes. That was 1984, 1985, and riding bikes wasn't as cool as it is now. When I got married to my wife, Leanne, I bought 2 really nice mountain bikes with a chromoly frame, over the chain stanchion. It's a really nice bike, but at the time I didn't know a lot about bikes. It was a closeout, so I got them for a pretty good deal. Fast forward 18 years, I'm still riding that same bike. Works fine with me. I started riding with this guy, and he made fun of my bike because it was a rigid frame, rigid forks, and he had a suspension bike. And we started riding a lot of the trails in the area. I'm 50 years old at this time, and he's killing me on it. And so I bit the bullet and bought myself this bike right here, BMC, full suspension, 21 gears, disc brakes. Sure enough, the next year the whole game changed, and the whole geometry of bikes changed, and they got a lot better. My riding style became more aggressive. Not better, just more aggressive. And I found my desire to go downhill fast, and this BMC just couldn't handle that. Threw a lot of chains, rode a little high, got in some really hideous accidents. So I bought a used KHS downhill bike, full suspension, chainstay, and 8-inch travel front and back. When I finally gave up on the VMC as my steady rider, I laid some serious cash down and got a Specialized Enduro Comp, and that bike drastically changed my riding, and my skill level went way up, my confidence, my speed. I thought for sure that that would be the last bike I ever bought. There's so many nice bikes, different styles, different tricks out there. I don't know if I'm ready for a street bike yet. I don't know if I ever will be. But I want another big bike. I want a unicycle. I want a beach cruiser. Biker for life.